Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Hawke's Bay. We're headed down to the shop. We are back down to 16 grand because I had to buy two more things. The one that you're going to see is another trailer. If you remember, we bought a second truck, which I believe this is the second truck. Yeah, it's only got 0.1 hours on it. So there is a trailer. I decided to go with a different color. I was going to try to do everything like a paint scheme for different, like trailers would be one color, implements another, trucks, that kind of a thing. But I think it's just going to be a little bit easier for us if I can know which trailer is which and whatnot. And the other thing I had to buy the sugar beet header for our harvester because my modded one is not working at all. So, and I haven't had really any time to look at to see what the difference is. I did with the header, all the coding and all that fun stuff. So I just we're gonna make tons of money on this map. So I was like, whatever, we'll just buy another. We'll just have individual headers, I suppose, for each top. So for the sugar beet, I went with a pink header because I think sugar beet is, well, I don't know. There may be a different color in this one, but sugar beet is usually pink, right? Yeah, sugar beet is kind of like a pinkish color. So that way we'll know which header is which. So that one there is my modded one, I do believe. See, I got them both orange. I don't know which one's which. The dirty one's going to be the potato one. Helper F. Which one's Helper F? That's the guy up in the north. He's still harvesting the sunflower. We got Helper G. He's spreading some lime down. And I do have the, yeah, what do you call those things now? Don't you love when you just draw a blank? The auger wagon. So I got the auger wagon up there with some lime. Been filling up that way. But obviously, this guy needs some attention. So let's go unload some sunflower. Yeah, these two fields, I thought we'd be able to sell some of the crop, but no. The pigs are just eating up everything. I do have to top off some pigs still. So, yeah, we'll be able to sell some sunflower. But not as much as I originally thought. But, hey, look at it this way. Now at least our animals are somewhat, they got food for us a little bit of time. Are you all set there, Tiger? There you go. But we are probably going to sell the sugar beet. Tank is empty. That's got to be the lime spreader, obviously. So that'll be the second time I've filled him up. I need to look at this field to see if this field requires anything. I think that field that he's in just requires lime. So we're going to replant maybe soybeans in that field. Because we just took canola out of there. So I think we'll go with some soybean, or we'll try a different crop that we have not done yet. This is a multi-fruit map, so we'll have to see what kind of crop we can do. I think he's pretty well empty there, so we'll just park up here on the hill. This guy right here. Yep. He'd be empty, so let's head back over to our auger wagon. And then we can set this guy back off on a helper. And now I think our sugar beet harvester is just about full. This map is pretty much all hands on deck as to what you need to do, which is pretty much just run around and try to keep things in order. So luckily that auger wagon holds 100,000 liters. So while we're here and waiting for this for a second, this field needs nothing. Okay, so our seed drill is right here. Did I plant the hops in that field yet? No, I did not. That's right. This needs to be cultivated. So I need to get our tractor to cultivate, but he's getting full. Obviously, that field is going to need to be plowed and limed. Oh, goody. Yeah, so a lot of things to do. But we'll get them done slowly but surely. But like I said, I was hoping to, when we were harvesting these fields here, I thought, oh, well, okay, we'll get everything we need, and then we'll just slowly start paying off our loan. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, sir, you can pretty much go from here. The question I have is, we are doing sugar beet. Where are we selling said sugar beet? 274 at the port. So I'm going to assume the port is... Oh, good. It's right here. Right there. Did I bring my truck over? I assume I did. Where? There we go. And the good thing about this harvester... Oh, crap. He's facing the wrong way. Like always. Yeah. Alright, you're full there. That's fine. He's always on the wrong side. No problem. We will can our worker. Make sure we raise up that so well, it's still going to get caught. Could be because we're on a hill, so this might be a little bit tricky. Nope, but that'll work. So, as we know, this harvester holds 90,000 liters. Our trailer holds 90,000 liters. What a perfect combo. So I do believe our pigs are, excuse me, our pigs are all set with root crop. I mean, yeah, they could be probably topped off just a little bit, but, you know, they're fine for a while. So maybe after a while when I want to see how much we get for one trailer, so we can get some cash back in the bank account. But maybe like our last trailer we take out of here, maybe we'll top off the pigs just to be sure. Alright, you sir can go back to work. Now, like I said, it's pretty much just managing 101. I don't know where my T9 is, to be honest with you. Right here. So I need to bring him on up so he can cultivate that field, then we can follow up with a seed drill. We are going to put hops in that field. So a crop we have not done. So anytime we plow a field, we are going to cultivate it first. It's not good for the seed drill, even though it's a direct drill, to just, you know. I mean, you can in the game, but you should cultivate first. And since we took out a $20 million loan, of course we bought a cultivator. Now I'm trying to think, do I need another tractor? But I think we have our hands full just the way it is. This is why we're not going to buy any more fields. I mean, we're full out. And I tried to save ourselves some cash by putting workers on course play. So we'll make sure we unfold that. Alright, so field work, settings. We are at field 41. Whoops, nope, went past it. 41. We don't need a headland. Generate course. Alright, should be good to go. We'll let him get on. We're going to come over here, hop into our truck. Get out of the way because our harvester is coming. The cornfield that we planted, as you can see, half the field has grown, the other half hasn't because it took so long to plant. So we'll get some money from the sugar beet. Yeah, we just need to, I know I've said it quite a few times, but we just need to get our animals all settled. Then, you know, we can really start selling some crops, making some cash. Start paying off our loan. Too fast, but we made the corner. Alright, so... Oh, there's the entrance. I was like, where's the entrance? Stop signs? We don't need no stop signs. It's just us around here. I'm going to assume it's right here. Nope, that's not a sell point. I know I was down here, so I just need to find the sell point. I know it's here somewhere. Do I have the markers turned off, or is it? No, it's right here. Alright, there it is. Alright, so cover off. We'll make some cash. Oh, and I still got that HUD display for daytime, nighttime. Need to turn it off because it's just not for me. I took it back off on Mercury Farms. I like it much better having it white during the day. Yeah, so 24/7. 24/7. Yeah, $24,700 is what we made from a trailer. So we're going to have a few trailers getting out of here. As you can see, that's a big sugar beet field. It's all right here. So this is why we needed a second truck and trailer, so we can be harvesting a couple different fields at a time. But this field now, being a sugar beet field, of course it needs to be plowed and then, of course, cultivated and replanted. I'm not going to do big fields with root cropping. I'll do small ones like that one right there. We did onions in that one. So we'll wait and see there. I was trying to think. Okay, so maybe I could use another tractor. Only because I don't. The only one available right now I got is a John Deere, and I don't want the John Deere plowing. But yeah, we haven't gotten this far in this field yet, anyways. So I think what we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll grab our truck. We'll unload the harvester, and then we'll go top off the pigs, and then the rest of the sunflower we can sell. It's not going to be much. I mean, that little bit I might just want to put in storage, but we do have some more pigs. I still got the white pigs I need to top off. And you can see our T9 there has made his way back down, so looks like he's working out just fine. Am I going to get a full trailer? Not quite. That's fine. Off down to feed the pigs, and then the rest we can probably sell, because the pigs should be fine for, I'm going to say technically they should be good for 10 days, but they're they're reproducing, getting more pigs, so maybe 5 days. So yeah, we'll just we'll sell the rest of the sunflower just to get some cash. I'm not going to start paying off the loan until we get $500,000 into our bank account. The $500,000 is just there so, you know, we can buy like lime, seed, fertilizer, herbicide, and who knows, you never know when you might need something. So once we get over $500,000, then we'll start paying off our loan. Alright, so here's where all the pigs are. I would say these are the white pigs, white piggies. See how much they take. And I think what I'll do is I'll go around, top off all the pigs since we're here. Yeah, and someday I'll get back in here and we'll do some more landscaping, make this look really nice in here. Maybe these are the white pigs. Those might be the pink ones over there. Either way, they're full. They're full. Yeah, they're pretty much all full now. We really need some corn. But instead of selling this, I'm going to go back up and just wait until the harvester is done up there. So I'll bring it back in just a little while once we sell some more sugar beet. Take care of that field there, and maybe we'll get... I'm trying to think. I think it's the Fent that is on our seedrill. I think we'll get him over to that big field that we're harvesting right now, either one, and we'll get him working instead of him waiting for the T9 to finish cultivating. And someone has a full tank. Almost. So a little bit of an update. In the northern part, we have our seed drill going to town planting in soybeans. We have finished harvesting the sunflower. I have sold that at the supermarket. Our sugar beet harvester is still sugar beeting, and we are delivering said sugar beet still to the port. Everything is going pretty good. I did make a little bit of a mistake. I did start harvesting that wheat field on the west side, and the problem is not the entire field was ready, so I got a little crop destruction here from trying to get the harvester out because he came up stop. Yeah, so I had to get him out. So he's here. The one thing we can do and we will do is our cotton field right here is ready for harvest. So we will take care of that in a second. We'll go park this truck up by the sugar beet harvester because he's filling up pretty quickly, as you would expect. That's what root crop does. And he still gets a full tank when his auger pipe is facing the wrong direction, but it's no problem. We just fire the worker and back him up, and we unload that whole routine. But yeah, we got some cash now, over $100,000. Not bad. That's what root crop you can sell quite a bit, even though it's like you're only getting 24 per trailer. I delivered very little sunflower and you got like $53,000. So this should be our harvester right here. I think the best route shouldn't matter really. We'll unfold this. Now this harvester, if you didn't see my series on Ray before, is a modded harvester. The only thing I don't like about it is the header is wider than it looks. It should be on, right? Yes. But the good thing about it is it harvests really fast, and it has 100,000 liter capacity, so we don't get that many bales. I don't think we'll even get a bale out of this field, actually. But it doesn't matter if it spits them out. We got the auto-loading trailer that can come over and pick them up. I can say it, pick them up. So right now the pigs, we should be done feeding the pigs for a while until we get some corn. They could use some corn. But other than that, they should be good for like 5 days or so, like a couple more harvests. So the next couple of harvests that we do, I probably will sell the crop. But where in the north, where we're planting the soybeans in the northern field, the field that had the sunflowers in it that we were harvesting, we're going to put cotton in that one. So this guy can have some fun in this field's not small, but he can have some fun up there and deliver some cotton over there. The wheat field I just showed you, I may just put that in stock. We do have to top off the pigs. Yeah, I know, pigs. It'll be good when the pigs become full and we can start selling them. I mean, every 3 days, if my calculations were right, just like on Ravenport, every 3 days we'll be making probably pretty close to $400,000. Well, I used to sell on Ravenport, I used to sell 100 pigs every time the pen got full, but I think on this one, we'll just fill up the trailer, which is like 82 pigs, so it's not 100, but we'll sell 82 per trip from each pen. So it won't be quite $400,000. It'd be like, what, $350,000 every 3 days from the pigs. So you can see we've harvested a little bit of this field. We're getting up near 20, so I don't think we'll get anywhere near 100,000 liters out of this field of cotton. But we may have to put this guy on a worker in a second, because I'm sure a sugar beet harvester is not going to be far off from wanting to be emptied once again. And I would like to run the speed at ×5. But I did that when we were planting the corn, and that's when you get the fields growing at different stages, which can be a hassle sometimes. But I suppose since we got withering turned off, I mean, we can just wait until the fields are ready for harvest. Yeah, so let's go up to ×5 for now. Because really this farm is all about paying off the loan and taking care of the animals. That's all that really matters, I suppose. Now we got corn here. I'm not quite sure. I think, yeah, we'll just... That'll be definitely made into chaff and make some more silage. We got plenty of silage right now for the cows. And now that we got the cows up and running, hopefully they'll reproduce. And we can get some milk, get some more cows, hence more silage for mixed rations. You know the routine. Yeah, so you can see how wide this header kind of is, but the problem is they didn't make the header as wide as the harvest area. And I haven't seen many modded cotton harvesters out there. I mean, they're out there. But, yeah, as you know, some mods are just not anywhere near good enough to even show. So those, you know, not trying to, because I can't, I know I'm not putting them down because I can't mod worth a darn either. I messed up that header for the root crops. Alright, so put this guy in a hired worker. There, he's off on his own now. He'll finish. Because our guy, who's way down here now, and of course he's going to be turning around the other way. So how are we doing here? I did put down, over here, I did finally put down a artificial fertilizer and seed plant. I'm not putting down a lime one because that's what we got the auger wagon for, which is right there. How's this guy doing on seed and fertilizer? He's fine for a little bit. But yeah, we're putting down soybeans in this field here. The only thing I'm seeing with this map is I get areas like this where it just doesn't register that he's gone over. But if I go back and go over it, for some reason it will. So I'm not really sure what's happening with the fields in that regards. Like I said, I don't know if it's my seed drill or what. So like I asked, if any of you are playing on Hawke's Bay and are not having this problem, it could be just my seed drill is causing the issue. That's right. I was going over to empty out this guy. I'm hoping he was going to get to the end and turn around. He gets closer every time. You ever feel like he's going to stop just short? Oh, please turn around. Yes, he's going to turn around finally. Now the other thing about running at speed ×5, we just have to keep track of the market pricing, because that will change. And at some point we will go over and do some logs as well. But it doesn't seem like that long ago I was doing logs on Mercury Farms. And that farm is coming along rather well, actually. Oh, good, get to unload you on the move. So I'm not sure what I did wrong with the modded header, because I modded this harvester to take beets, potatoes, and we haven't had a chance to try it yet, but we got onions over there, which should be ready in about 12 hours or so, I think, maybe. But it's time to go sell this and hopefully get, well, I should check the pricing again, because it's been, in-game day has been a while. So let me just make sure the pricing is still the same on sugar beet. Yep, still going to the port. Well, I made another decision. I went over and emptied out, after I sold the sugar beet, I emptied out that harvester over there that was doing some wheat. And I thought, you know what, they're progressing, but not fast enough for me. Yeah, we started with 40, we're up to 49 apiece. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy probably 25 more of each. That way if I come down here, they'll reproduce a little bit faster, and of course we'll get more eggs faster. So yeah, I'm going to go buy some more chickens, and then we'll top them off with the wheat that we have. So give me just a second to do that. All right, chickens have been bought. They've been topped off. I'm going to put this in storage for the pigs and the chickens. It'll take us a couple minutes for the chicken stats to reset. It still says like 5 hours. There we go. Now they're reproducing every 3.5 hours. And of course, now we got like 75 of each. And they'll top off at 133, but we went from 49 to 74 apiece. That's, so, I mean, we bought 75 chickens. So, yeah, we'll get more eggs a little bit faster, which is good. But now we need to bring, as you probably saw, our sugar beet harvester is getting kind of full. Shocker there. So it's time to go unload him once again. We're up to $150,000. So really, those extra 75 chickens cost me like $5,000. So, yeah, I mean, I want them to reproduce a little bit by themselves so we can save a little bit of cash, but at the same time, we're talking just a couple grand here or there. At this stage, for us, for the amount of money we're making, that's not nothing. But of course, if you're starting off on a small farm, as we all know, $5,000 sometimes it can take a while to get to. All right, so how are we getting along here? We're almost at the top of the hill. That's why we're harvesting north to south. I didn't want him going up and over. It would have slowed him down a little bit. But now that he's been harvesting for a while, now the good part is for us, the pipe is on the correct side for us. I know on a harvester it's called a pipe. I don't know what it's called like on a root crop harvester, because it's not really a pipe. I guess you might want to call it the out belt. I don't know. Someone's trailer is empty. I'm going to guess it's our seedrill. So we'll have to go top him off with either fertilizer and seed. Well, first things first, we'll go down and sell this wonderful sugar beet. We're almost there. And I want to keep checking the price before I go sell it. Yep. I mean, we're running a little bit faster speed, but not that great of a speed. So, let's go sell this crop. We'll bring the truck back up here and park it, and then go grab, I think it's the Fent, isn't it? Yeah, the Fent is what's pulling the seedrill. And I probably will buy another tractor. I thought about getting a Dutzfar, but I don't have any Dutzfar modded tractors. I only say that because, well, great demand at the brewery bar. What is your demand for? Well, it's not sugar beet. It's actually for barley. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah. I mean, nothing against the in-game ones, but sometimes the repair on the in-game ones is so fast. Even though I got dirt on slow, it seems like they need repair awfully quick. Alright, so we'll go park the truck over on this side of the field, because that's roughly where he starts to needing to be unloaded. Alright, so now we're going to head on up here. Yeah, so he's actually out of fertilizer. So you can see he's missing parts of the field here and there. So we'll open up the seed drill. It's all covered in white from the lime from the field. Like I said before, I wish the color would stay white for a while. It's going to fade pretty quickly because now we're not on that. So a little bit of cash here. There we go. Looks like our T9 is getting along pretty darn good. I am curious about something though. How many... I've cultivated 99 hectares and I haven't got the achievement yet for... I believe the achievement on Steam is 100 hectares cultivated, and I cultivated some fields on Ravenport. Who's helper Beet? Oh, that might be our cotton harvester. But the way that T9 is going, I should reach that achievement pretty darn soon. Alright, let's get this guy back to planting some soybeans. Right about there is good. Where is he? So, well, 60,000 liters of cotton is not bad. Not bad at all. So there is our onions that we planted. So this is how much of the sugar beet we got left to go. And where is... I do have this truck available. I thought about picking up the straw, but I think we'll just wait on the straw here for a while. Yeah, so this guy's going, so this guy's going. This is where, actually, this map here, you could almost use double of everything, because I could actually be over here with another tractor and seeding this field as well. That's my harvester. So yeah, now we are just waiting on some more fields to harvest. I got to turn this field over. This field needs nothing, which is good, so I can just go ahead and plant that. And, of course, we're waiting for our grass field to really turn over, because we really need some hay. Yeah, it's still growing. It's not quite ready. I think we'll wait for it to hit the second harvest stage, so that way we get more grass out of it. So let's have to wait on that. So I'm going to harvest some more sugar beet, and I'll bring you back in a while, and we'll see how far we have gotten. Well, I've just emptied out the sugar beet harvester. It's getting close to nighttime, which, if you watch my channel long enough, you know we don't work through nighttime. We just sleep through, let all the crops do what they have to do. But before we do, we're going to spray some fertilizer on our onion field. I kind of started doing just a little bit of landscaping at the pigs. I only got some of the rock cliffs done. And the way the shadows were, I'm like, I really need to wait until we get good daylight. So maybe the next in-game day, in the middle of the day, because I mean, I don't like the grass not growing around, not having roads. And let's face it, we're going to be going to the pigs quite often, so we need to spice up that area, put some trees in, some roads in, maybe put down some placeables. Yeah, and right here where you see this little corner of the field plowed, I made the mistake when we were doing the potato field. I brought the plow over, and I thought I knew what field I needed to go into, and I was wrong what field I needed to go into. Now this is the only really, well, there are a couple issues with this map, but being so hilly, as you can see there, I actually had to fold in the boom spray because the hills are so close together and some areas so steep that I was actually hung up on the boom. I couldn't turn the vehicle at all. The Fent is still putting down some soybeans in the northern field. And obviously we'll be harvesting sugar beet in the next episode as well. But we're more than halfway through that. But we're going to have over $200,000 when we go to bed. We'll lose like 60 grand overnight with property maintenance. The loan interest on the loan is like $56,000, which really isn't that bad, seeing that we borrowed $20 million. So yeah, hopefully in a couple days we'll start paying off that loan. Like I said, I do want to buy just one more tractor, and yes, I know I say this a lot. Oh, we only need to buy one more thing. Then I buy one more thing. Then I keep continuing saying, oh, we need to buy one more thing. I may need to buy more headers for our root crop harvester. I don't know if my header is going to work on the onions or not. But I mean, that's an implement I may need to do. Yeah, if I do have to buy an implement for it, I may go in, and I do have a onion header that's a lone onion header. The only thing I may change in that mod is the speed that I harvest at. That's all. Yeah, so other than buying a tractor, just one more tractor to run the plow, because the Massey Ferguson can get kind of busy doing some lime spreading, but when he's not lime spreading, we can do some plowing. Like right now, it's not doing anything, so, do I really need another tractor? Probably not. But it wouldn't hurt just to have an extra one hanging around. But I hate to just to have an extra hanging around, but this series isn't about the cash. That's for darn sure. So there, the onion field is now double sprayed. We are going to hop into... Oh, let me guess. Am I blocking you, dude? Yeah. Sorry about that. While we're here, I got to keep checking the price, because the price is changing. Because before we were going to the port, and as you can see now, that price is way down here. Farmer's Market. I don't know where the Farmer's Market is. Right here. Okay. Alright, still don't have to go too far. That's fine by me. Price isn't as good as it was at the port, but it is what it is. I mean, I could start putting some of the root crop in storage for the pigs, but really I'd rather just have a little bit extra cash at this point. Because most of the crop we've been harvesting, as you know, have been going into feeding all the animals. Is it this place right here? Am I going to the right place? No, I'm not. Farmer's Market is over here. So in just a few minutes, we'll sleep to the night, see how our animals did overnight, and wrap up the episode for sure. I'm glad these hedges you can kind of drive through, because it gets a little snug in here. So I'm hoping for like 19 grand. Try to get them. I gotta turn that HUD off because it's kind of hard to see. As we wait for it. Oh, actually still not too bad. Still 22.7. It's not 24.7, it's 22.7. And the beet field's right here, so it's not like I have to go far. I'll bring the truck right about here. That'll be good. Let me just jump on down. Yeah, the weeds are starting to come. So if we jump on down to the pigs. So you can see I started putting in the rock cliff area. We'll grow some grass, put some trees in around here, kind of cover up the rock cliff a little bit. Put some roads and then regrow some grass around here. But all the pigs are doing rather well. We just need some corn to top them off. We do have a nice area here for a placeable if I ever find something decent on a mod. But not yet. How fast are these guys reproducing now? Every hour and a half. So, I mean, yeah, these totals are going to look really whack once they get, because it holds 300 per pen. Something like that. Chickens... Yeah, we'll look at them in the morning. So let's go over and see how many eggs we got, and we'll check. See, the cows are That's not too bad for I mean, we just really started feeding them. What this was that this in-game morning? I don't know now. I'm getting all mixed up. We finally gotten some sheep, finally. And of course our horses. So I'm actually going to leave the workers going because I'll just rehire them anyway, so what's the point? We'll let them go as long as we can. Can I get in here? Can I sleep? I can sleep. 12 hours sound. Yeah, that sounds good. So there's all the money we lose at midnight. And here comes the rain. Not the best thing for us right now. So yeah, I'm running at times 5. So they're, a little messy. We're starting to get some eggs. So how we doing on the chicken situation? Not too bad, not too bad. The pigs, not too bad there either. They got corn. Yeah, they're running out of corn everywhere. And corn's pretty crucial. That's 50%. Yeah, I can't see how much milk we got unless we go in here for the cows. 16,000 liters. They're good on 12-minute rations for a while. The horses, as we know, just slowly increase. We got the horse helper. How are we doing on the wool? So, yeah, we're getting there with the wool a little by little. Probably got like 25,000 liters there. But we'll clean up the animals to start the next episode. So that sugar beet harvester is going. Yeah, he's putting down. He's almost done. And then we'll get him over to this field. This will be cotton. This will be hops. Yeah, I actually probably could use another tractor and seed drill this because to keep up. It just takes a while. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on Hawke's Bay. But until then, have a good one.